Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are in Jeonju. So Jeonju is known to have one of the biggest Hanok villages in the entirety of Korea. It is like a Korean cultural center, a home base, if you might say. So today, I arrived yesterday. Today we are actually gonna go explore throughout the whole day. My plan is to be around pretty much the whole time. I've just been attracted to the side streets to find something that looks pretty cool, so we're gonna go check that out first. So let's go.
The official buildings, and the Jeonju Hanok was here, and we are in front of the Seonhwadang, the main office of the governor. And Gyeonggijeon is here, and we call this area the Hanok village. When Japan, they just invaded us and colonized us, at that time they demolished all the walls and the buildings. So all the legacy has just disappeared until we restored it last year. But in front of the very place, they just built their own provincial office to erase our tradition and everything, I think. They think. So we just restored here, but there were more than 45, 50 buildings originally, but only 7 of them had been restored last year. And out of them, the Seonhwadang, the main office for the Kamsa, the name of the governor is Kamsa. Kamsa was the very important thing. So we are just having our guides for Koreans and for foreigners as well. And we do have many kind of events from last year. Anyhow, the rebuilding of the wall is our dream, our target. I'm not so sure if they can be done or not. Anyhow, the other buildings, the site has been bought by the Jeonju City Hall, and they plan to restore those ones soon or later. I don't know. Anyhow, it took more than 10 years for us to restore this one, so it's not an easy thing for us to do it. And that is the last gate to the very entrance of the Kamsa's office, but we had one more here, and the very first one was next to the police office. So we just planned to do it in all over to make as it was, if we can.
Of course, because it's the cultural hub of Korea.
Yeah. So in the castle, Jeonju Castle, we must have had more than 200 wells at the time, and some of them were found, and during the restoration we could find this one. And recently it rained a little bit. Usually we do not have water here. I can't just a little. Yeah. That is the private house of the Kamsa, and his family must have stayed there. And in the early time of Joseon, he only himself should come down, but later, because people didn't like to come along for 1 or 2 years, so the government just decided that to accompany their families down here. So the building must have been getting bigger and bigger, just like that. We are just going inside later, and this is a very place for the Kamsa himself. This is a family's private place. This is Kamsa's family place. In Korea, we do have the divided kind of portions for men and women because the Confucianism strictly divided the divided men and women. So even though they just married and they had their children, men and boys were always in the sarangbang, I mean the private men's place, and the women's were staying inside. And at night they can meet at night. It's fun. And this is the women's place, actually family, private family for the Kamsa. And the women's were just living there. And these were used as the wall firstly for the wall, but next as the storeroom.
Yeah, storeroom, storage.
Storeroom, yeah. And we do have some events for the children.
Hi everyone, so that was a little bit of a tour of one of the government buildings that they've restored over the last year in Jeonju. It was very informative. Joy, the tour guide, was amazing. The tour was free. I tried to give her money. She was like, no, it's free. And it means, she told me as well, there's a tour at 2 and 3 o'clock. In English, which is fantastic. By where I was yesterday. So what I'm gonna do is probably gonna go ahead and grab some lunch and yeah, just have a nice wander around a little bit more. But it was beautiful and I learned a lot. The tour guide was great. She said I was her first tour in the 3 months she's been working in here. So you should come visit.
Heading to sky, the arrow will shoot all bad things around this area. So when we go through this gate, we can remove all bad things with us.
Nice.
And
we're gonna go through
meaning.
3 gates to get to the center.
Yeah. East and west is symbols. So sun rising direction and west side the sunset direction. The Joseon Dynasty
What's his name?
Lee Seong-ge.
Lee Seong-ge.
Yeah, he set up in 1392.
1392.
He's the founder.
Founder of the Joseon dynasty.
Because the national religion was Confucianism. So we should respect our ancestors.
This is, you're saying, a famous film location?
Yeah, filming location. The title is Gwanghae, King Gwanghae. Yeah, one of the king.
It's very beautiful. So King Jeonju, what did he build?
He built Suwon Hwasong.
So he built.
Hwasong is what?
So that is the one on the video that I will tag. Alright, so this is King Seongjong, and he is the last king of the Joseon dynasty.
Guerlo?
Yes.
The grandson of King Gojong still live here.
No way. So, the grandson of one of the kings, the one who is in orange, which I will show you, lives apparently here. Is it rude for me just to like peek over? He lives here.
Oh, yeah,
the grandson of a ruler in Jeonju. So interesting. Look, that's his front door. I could probably knock on his house and we could go for tea if I was famous enough. Alright, so we're here at our second cafe. The view is the best here, so you should definitely come here. I've not got too much battery life left, but yeah, this place is beautiful and I would definitely come back again. I'm sure about that before I head home. Again, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time.